Hello and welcome. This is Diana and you are watching Holistic Vibes. I am going to do a generalized reading and just see what comes out. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Hope everybody is doing well. That you've been able to really work with the energy and allow yourself to, you know, truly connect in with your divine guidance, your higher guidance, your team, right? Your angelic realm. And understanding that you are a divine creator, right? So as you've been dropping your golden roots, your roots from your feet chakra, what have you been putting into the earth that you'd like for her to manifest in your 3D reality, right? And, you know, Neville always says it's like, how is it going to impact you? Like, how can it help the greater collective, right? How are you going to feel when that happens? And because the feeling is the secret, right? And like, where is that feeling living in the body? And like, is it controlled by ego or is it controlled and in flow with the higher self, right? It's kind of like when you move out of your solar plex and you push into your heart center and you tap into like your angelic team, without hesitation, right? Without balance, without like, it's just you with you, and you understanding the guides that you're working with specifically. Like something's gonna like snap, it's gonna shift, it's gonna open up, and like, they just said it's gonna open up a gift. I don't know. Which one? Sex magic secrets, manifesting in healthy desires through sex, magical healing, the ability to heal with magical herbs, hands, voice, art, dance, drama, therapy. For angelic realms, team effort, more clarity, or lifestyle changes. Like you guys can tell me. That's it. Yeah. So what's been coming to your foresight, right? With the moon cycles, with the shifts, like, somebody's teasing as a form of discernment. Like somebody's using this against somebody. This, it's a form of manipulation is what they're showing me, and it's keeping you from grounding into the earth. It's almost like it's feeding your indecisions. Or lack thereof, right? Like if you have no filter, if you are impulsive, reactive, operating out of emotions, right? Operating out of another's emotions. Out of chaos comes for creation, fertility. It's the truth. I don't know. What chakra? Or what? Soul Source chakra. Okay, tell me about that. What is that? What's that story behind that? I don't know. They just keep pushing me to tease, and using it as a form of manipulation. Something having to do with the past lives, the karmic contracts, and not being able to take a leap of faith, not trusting outcome. Almost, yeah, the ordinary of like the day-to-day, right? It's essentially just putting you into a routine. It's just a different variation of a routine. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, has somebody been suppressing their urges? That could be, and there could be like, it could be a form of control, right? Conditioning. Maybe somebody had the ability of overcoming conditioning patterns, right? What else? Oh, I don't have any, like, actual tarot on the board here. Clarifying. Let's do abundance. Abundance and trust. Abundance and trust. Ace of Cups. With the Lion. The Sun. The Hermit. Two choices after heartbreak. Okay, this card's not even supposed to be in here. Like, it's legit a different deck. Like, completely a different deck. It's going to be a balancing act. And you're going to be like fighting in between like the different hats that you wear. Somebody could also like, I don't know why, but they just said taking what you said to heart and are now like a completely new person. Like childlike, like angelic childlike, right? Like they just operate in a different frequency. There's no gray about it. It's like when you operate out of that frequency, it's just like there's so much light that emanates from them, right? So 7/7, something with a thief, having a baby cup after healing, focusing on work, focusing on replenishment, not really focusing on the Six of Cups, just knowing it's there, allowing like what comes to come, right? And maybe after somebody was super greedy, dealing with somebody who was super like manipulative, somebody's now taking off, right? Whatever this next moon is, I can't remember. I think it's a new moon. I think it's a new moon in Pisces, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Yeah, somebody's getting like vanquished, sent away. I just heard. There's like a hell of dudes in this reading right now. They just keep saying it's the lion. I just keep hearing it like super, super loud. And they're like, it's victory. It's the lion. The lion is coming. Damn, you know what? They've done this a couple of times. Like, it's like a bittersweet point where you say, I know who you are, and it sucks that it's not now, but I send you on your way, right? Like, learn what you need to learn, grow how you need to grow, and when you're done, come back to me. right? And I'm getting like somebody did that numerous times. Kind of like saying, the karmic contract, like whatever the agreement was, because not all karma is bad karma, right? Whatever it was for you to come into like your highest state of evolution, and for like somebody else, right, after like some kind of a resting period, a tower, there was some kind of a shift into a higher state of frequency, a way of being. And like somebody's been like watching and building and watching and building, like waiting for the scales to like open up. Somebody went on a really gnarly journey and kept balancing and saying, okay, I'm just going to keep walking. I'm going to keep seeing. I'm going to know when I find my balance, right? When I find my own, not only like my own cup, right? It's not coming outside of me. It's not being like manipulated by the devil. It's really me having my own rebirth. It's the me balancing in within my own duality, me balancing the water and the sun energy within myself, right? Understanding that I don't need to go out and fight every battle, right? Proving constantly what so-and-so did or how so-and-so did it, right? It's really like you stepping into a state of your own divine goddess energy, right? Like you understanding that like the seeds you sown are bringing you an angelic balance. They're literally bringing you an angelic counterpart, you know, and there's like this divinity that comes over the divine feminine when the old is finally squashed and the old is no longer the present energy, right? It allows this no longer needing to have to be in defense, but knowing where the progressional moments have been placed, right? Like it's like you kind of see where everybody lines up at. I don't know. Yeah, it's almost like you don't have to see without seeing, right? Like you know what's happening in the background. You can be as blind can be. There can be tons of delays, but in the end, like you still are the divine mother, and so you are essentially overseeing all pathways. And that's a lot. It's how you're going to help clear lost souls. It's like tapping into the energy that cannot be seen, right? Regardless of what it is, whether it's you doing it to yourself or it's coming from another. When you look at every interaction as you're supposed to learn something out of it, right? Whether it's to be a little bit kinder, to be more empathetic, to just sit and listen, to overcome your tunnel vision, right? Understanding like where you got sucked into a thought form, whatever it looks like for you. It's like this is like essentially, again, they're showing me like this mirrored energy, like as you've been unpacking these things, like so has your counterpart, and like so they've been dealing with that in their masculine energy. And then also dealing with like their idealisms of toxic masculinity, right? Because a lot of divine counterparts are operating out of like a toxicity of like feminine energy, and in a like a codependency of like male energy. And again, it's all different variations. There's different balances and co-balances of all these things. It's just how they're showing it to me. So with the masculine energy, and I keep getting more nasally. It's really interesting, because like I'll stop the recording and I'll be fine. My tone even changes. It's weird. There's a masculine energy that's been fighting to overcome their toxic behaviors. Struggling to find their own enlightenment. It's like they're doing everything that the playbook says to do. But their third eye is not cracked. It's like they can do certain things. I don't know where this comes from, you guys. They can do certain things, but like they cannot like see with the eye. Like their third eye is completely closed. They're doing everything they can do. Food, breath work, energetic stuff, acupuncture. Like it's not working. Whew. They just said, like, for whoever this is for, like, I mean, this is probably for, like, a select, like, maybe 5. But they said, like, that whatever is blocking you, whatever's been keeping you away from your divinity, keeping you in your toxicity, keeping you in your, again, take it, it's you or it's the other person. I don't know. I'm just reading energy. But whoever is, like, essentially not able to crack their third eye, you really need to, like, journal and think, like, when was the first time that you got so scared that you, like, saw a ghost or a spirit, right? Where you can distinctly remember the face of the person, the tone, like, whatever it is for you, a smell, I don't know, like, right? We all have distinct things, and because they're telling me is, like, whenever that took place, like, after that, it was, like, because I'm picking up, like, somebody just saying, I don't care, I just want it to stop. I'm done. I don't want it on, I just want it to stop, right? That, like, hearing and seeing and not being able to sleep, or it happening during the day, right? And not being able to turn it off. There's something to that also. Anything else? Whoever's been carrying 10 wands and still coming in with another, like here it's brand spanking new. It's been over here being kind of grimy, but over here it's brand spanking new. Here it's on its last leg. There's also some kind of like a silveriness. I don't know. I can't formulate words right now. This is ridiculous. Chivalrous energy. Coming in with like some kind of a peace offering. Understanding now that you actually can balance the elements. And you are fully connected to the Christ consciousness. Also, they're saying something about like the sticky rose or the rose, making sure that you do have like a hedge of protection around the body, right? And so you just envision a hedge. It can look any way you want. It just has to be green. And then you pop in. I always see like the hedges from like the labyrinth. Or like Alice in Wonderland, right? That was a good release. Whoever released that chest pressure and the middle wings just like literally opened up. So if you're feeling lighter in the chest, that's fantastic. Anything else? Yeah, I think as you're reflecting, like reflect without the eyes, like go into a state of meditation. My girl, Diana, it's my namesake. She is the reason I am named Diana. Focus on your intention. As your, and Isis, I love you. And something just dropped. There's like nothing down here to drop. That's funny. Yeah, manifesting magic. Oh, they just said there was 2 here. I was like, what do you mean there's 3? I love it. Yeah, it's all about like your next heart awakening phase, and you accessing the cosmic information that you need, right? And stay true to like your own it just said vibration flush. I don't know what that means. I mean, maybe you have to change like your, like the vibration that you're listening to. I don't know. That's something in regards to like regeneration or rebirth. Allowing something to die. I don't know. Is that it? Again, something with the soul star, with the grid structure, with the alignment of chakras and the angelic body. It's almost like once you open up the third eye, and you connect to the core of the earth and the central sun. It's like sun, central sun is what they're showing me. And then you shoot into the inverted chakra system of you, right? Because what is up must be down, as above, so below. But there's something in regards to the paradigm reality shift. And they're actually showing me like the rainbow with the circle around it, right? How it's a complete circle. There's a couple of pictures of it. But they just keep telling me it's like with your duality and the lining up of the higher timeline, you're shifting your reality. So like the thing is and it's the law of assumption, right? That it is already done, because you wouldn't have had the thought if it wasn't already pre-existing and living in the current reality. And so like get into your current reality and see it happening as though it's already happened. Like go to sleep as it is done, right? And like truly like wake up like it is done, right? And like you start shifting your frequency, because if you start acting as though it is done, then before you know it, your vibration is consistently saying to the universe, like, I am doing it. It is done. Like, this is my routine. This is the way I move. This is my ability to like bring into existence what it is I desire. And then before you know it, you're just like literally a manifesting machine, and you're manifesting like your 10 of cups and your 10 of pentacles, and you're literally like holding the frequency of like what your desires are, right? And so you're no longer like pulling in people that are not a vibrational match. You're literally pulling in like your exact matches. So like you want to make sure that you are operating out of a higher frequency, right? And even though like shit happens, like things happen in life, like we're not going to be happy all the time. But like the thing is like how quickly do you bounce back to the reality you desire, right? How is it that you're out there having the reality reflect you? It's crazy, but I don't know. That's exactly what I'm seeing. Maybe somebody out there needs to cleanse, go through like high vibrational, like foods, like do greens. I'm not saying like cut out protein completely, but like for a couple of days, I would see if you can increase your cell frequency, right? Like so you can get into autophagy and like allow your body to start regenerating itself. I'm going to leave that there. If something in this resonated with you, please like, comment, subscribe, share. Be well, and you're doing a great job. Just continue. It's going to unfold. It's all going to unfold exactly the way it's been written.